Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Hello everybody and welcome here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats. It's middle school boys basketball on TBSN, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and the one sponsor that actually makes sense for this game, Leah May's Little House of Quilting, although they're not, well, I guess actually to be fair, Leah May's House of Quilting probably going for both sides here. Of course, business based in Shoshoni, but they were sponsoring us for Thermopolis basketball. That being said, the Thermopolis Bobcats hosting the Kamalwait crew, the boys in blue. It's the Shoshoni Wranglers, as they pay a visit to their neighbors up above the reservoir, through the Wind River Canyon, up Highway 789. And we are so glad to have them with us here. We are glad to have you with us as well. The Battle of Boysen is what we call this, at least the nickname we give this matchup. The Shoshoni Wranglers and Thermopolis Bobcats. Two teams very familiar with each other. These guys play middle school athletics all the time. Track, football, basketball. Now they also will be playing each other in, well, I guess they're playing each other in high school basketball as well. We are underway. We're trying to get our score bug fixed here. We did not have a lot of time to set up today. They let us in with like 20 minutes left. 20 minutes left of warm-ups, so of course a little frustrated at that. We could not get into the building. Of course, we're trying to be a little sympathetic with the whole break-in thing happening a couple weeks ago, but so 5:30 still to go. First basket was scored by the Bobcats. It's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to look to stay here with the Cats. Or no, it's going to go back to the Cats, rather. William Garrison will toss this one in. All right, and that has been fixed. We apologize sorely for that. Apollo Jenks, but they'll dip it right side. Here comes Egger, and a foul. Oh, something is completely wrong with our... There we go, that's all better. 5:17 to play. The foul was committed by the Wranglers. I'll toss this one left side. Shot on its way for Defoe. Up and in for the second basket of the afternoon for the Cats. First one by Defoe. That foul, by the way, was charged to Justin Siebold, the 8th grader. This one's tipped and stolen away. Soren Weber down the left side of the key. That one's up and in. 6-0 to start us off. The Wranglers snapped a pretty interesting win like last week or something like that against the DuBois Rams. So that was awesome to see. They played really well, but then again, DuBois not exactly playing their best basketball this year. The thing about Shoshoni, though, really, really small roster. They only appear to have 13 kids on the roster. They had like 25 during the girls' season. Shot is up from the left side, up no good. And Bobcats will keep this one going. Shot it's on its way from the left side. That one's up no good, and it looks like a bit of a battle between Siebold and Asmundson to get there for the rebound. Clock will stop with 4:25 to go. By the way, our TMS cheer squad is in the building today. Down left side, Bo Defoe. That one's up and in. And that will be enough for the boys in blue to call a timeout here. We'll be back here in just a moment. 4:21 still to play in the first quarter. You're watching middle school basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Shoshoni Wranglers and Thermopolis Bobcats on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Well, we're back underway for this one. The Shoshoni Wranglers and the Bobcats, and this is Apollo Jenks on the steal. Down the left side he goes. That one's up and in. He's got 4 today. He scored from the right side earlier on in this quarter. Only 2 minutes of the way through. Bobcats have busted themselves into double digits. This will go to the left side now. This is the 4 of, I want to say, Brannick Rambo, the 6th grader. He'll look to pass right side, and now he'll give it up behind him to the number 2 of Lucas Garcia. They'll try from 3. That one's up, no good. Think about Shoshoni as well. They have 7 6th graders on the roster. Keep in mind, 13 minus 6. That's almost half of their roster comprised of 6th graders. And then Damian Pucell is a 5th grader as well. So this is an extremely young roster that Shoshoni's got going on this year. Tipped and stolen away. This is Apollo Jenks. He'll underhand it to Weber. Up on the right side, up and in. 14-0. Looking like a football score here in this opening quarter. Wranglers struggling early. It's tipped again, this time by Braxton Egger. This one down the right side, up and in. I believe that's his first points of the day, if not definitely his second basket here. This is going to be Brannick Rambo with it on the Bobcat head. He'll move to his left side. Rambo looking to pass to his left side. He'll give it up now. This is Lucas Garcia. Garcia guarded by Egger. He'll pass right side to Seabolt. Justin Seabolt looking to get out of there as fast as humanly possible. This is going to be the 2 of Garcia back again on the Bobcat head. Garcia stopped at the volleyball line. He'll try to dip it inside, and it's intercepted by Weber. Down through the middle, this is Bo Dafo. Down the right side, through traffic, up and in. He's got 6. $18-0 to start this one off, and the Kamalwait crew not exactly having the greatest day to start off with. And this one's stolen away. Egger down the right side, bounce pass left side. He's going to give Apollo an opportunity, and it's going to be missed. And toward the cheerleaders it goes. Nearest one in the vicinity was Lucas Garcia. And we got an inbounds play coming up here. Soren Weber will be there for the Cats. Dipping it inside to Apollo Jenks. He's got 6 on the day, 20-0 to start. And this is, and like we said, I guess it's not really shocking out there at this point in the game. I think we're going to get another timeout for Shoshoni. Of course, we'll elaborate more on that when we come back from the timeout. I think it's going to be I want to say a 30-second timeout. I think is what they called there. Yeah, no, it's a 60-second. I'm so sorry. Still trying to learn the referee's hand signals there. We'll be back here in just a moment. We'll be back here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium for more middle school boys basketball. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club. The Cats currently up 20-0.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back inside a Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the Bobcats. Middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Brought to you by Kirby Consulting, as well as Thermopolis Basketball Club and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud partners of Two Basins Sports Network. Apollo Jenks passes to his right side. This is Garrison with it. He'll give it on over up to the corner. Kicks it back out. This is Jenks behind the three-point line. Lines it up. Can't get it to go. Oliver Stranger on the offensive rebound. That one's up and in. 1:20 still to play. Oh. And they'll have it on the sideline. Stops up toward the Bobcat bench. Brannick Rambo trying to get rid of it. Bounce pass up into the free throw line. Kicks it back out to the right side. Ball is loose, taken back away, and Logan Stewart was there. They're going to call the push foul. And I think they're going to signal this one to stay with the Cats. Or sorry, yeah, with the Cats. We got one checking in for the Big Blue. Number 20, yep, that is him. Number 20, Carson McFarland, checking in for the Wranglers here. 1:02 still to play the first quarter. In case you're just tuning in, Bobcats and Wranglers, the Battle of Boysen on Two Basins Sports Network. The town that has our logo just north of them. The true inheritors of the Boysen Reservoir, Shoshoni Wranglers. Up to the right side. Kicks it out to Stranger. They'll go around to the right wing now up to Braxton Egger. He'll drive his way in, and it got blocked, but he'll get it back. A big defensive stop there for Shoshoni. Thermopolis will try to go once again. Lining it up, this is Logan Stewart. That one off the front of the rim. Shot clock has been disabled. They'll try it again on the left side as he pulls up, and it's Will Garrison for two. And it's really been a true team effort today for the Bobcats. Apollo Jenks is sitting at 6. I also believe Bo Dafo is also sitting at 6. And that combined is already half the points total here for the Cats. Cats get it back. Stewart will toss it into Apollo Jenks. Apollo Jenks. He'll go up to the far side. Goes out of bounds off of Logan Stewart. 5.6 seconds to play in the first. And a pretty lickety-split quarter here, first quarter. We've only been live for like 10 minutes. Shot is, oh my good Lord, that came extremely close to going in. If it went just a little bit lower on the backboard, I bet you that probably would have gone in. That was from the volleyball line. That's going to end the first quarter here. Ignore what the scoreboard says. Shoshoni does not have a point on the board. But 24-0 to end the first quarter. We'll be right back. Thermopolis with a big burst in the first quarter to start out. We'll be back here in just a moment. It's the Battle of Boysen here on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Bobcats. Here on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, the Battle of Boysen, the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Shoshoni Wranglers on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professionals since 2014. Also brought to you by Thermopolis Basketball Club, providing competitive basketball opportunities, teaching sportsmanship, teamwork, discipline, among others, to grades 3rd through 12th. Also brought to you by Leah May's Little House of Quilting. All three proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. That one up and in. I want to say that was I think that was number 2 there. Lucas Garcia, the 6th grader, on the opening basket for Shoshoni. They'll finally get something on the board, 24-2. Jackson Skelton passes it left side to Apollo Jenks. Dips it inside to Egger, and it's stolen away. Number 5, I think that's who that was there. No, it was not. Number 0, that was Justin Seabolt on the steal. They'll come back the other way. Apollo Jenks with it. Jenks right side, tries to pass to Stewart, goes out of bounds. 5:19 still to play. Getting ready to toss it in will be the number 20, Carson McFarland, who's listed as a 6th grader. Up past the timeline, and Stewart coming out of nowhere. He'll get the steal. Tosses it up to Braxton Egger. He'll go left side to Apollo Jenks. That one's up, no good. Oliver Stranger on the rebound. That one's up and in. Stranger has 4 on the day. He got one on his very first shot recently. He had that rebound toward the end of the first quarter, was able to put it up for the second chance points. Bannock Brambo now trying to get out of it. This is going to be stolen right away by Braxton Egger. Egger with it. He'll try to spin. Now he'll go right side. This is Jackson Skelton up and a foul. And let's talk about Braxton DeLay real quick. This kid has been playing some good team basketball today. He's been trying to give Apollo Jenks some points here as well. But he's been, instead of going for the open shot, he has been opting to pass to his left side. A lot of good assist opportunities today. But he's been playing a very unselfish form of basketball. You do have to applaud him for that. Oh, we forgot to take the timeouts off there. 28-2. That one's up and it's no good. Out of bounds it goes. 4:35 still to play. We'd like to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in so far. We got 2 games for you, an A game and a B game. I looked on the website and I was like, Shoshoni's not bringing a C team. Like, they don't have enough for a C team this year for some reason. Like we said earlier, Shoshoni usually will have about 20, 25 kids total on their roster. That includes their junior high and their youth teams. We know their girls team was massive. But this year, just unfortunately, that's not the case. They only have, I want to say they only have 13 kids on the roster, and literally half of them are underclassmen with 7 6th graders and 1 5th grader, 3 8th graders and 2 7th graders. So that is definitely not the greatest situation to be in, so you do have to sympathize with the boys in blue here. Down the right side, Logan Stewart up and in. And definitely they have let off the gas a little bit from that first quarter, and do you really blame them? 22 points in that opening quarter. It was 22-0 at the end of the first. Number 15 with it. This is Gunnar Asmundson, the 8th grader, and they will actually get a timeout before the 5 seconds closely guarded is called. So Shoshoni will use their 3rd timeout of the ball game. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Crap.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School, Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, named after the legendary coach Donald Simpson, who dedicated his entire career to the advancement of middle school athletics in Thermopolis. And this is going to be up to the far side. Braxton Egger down the left side. We called him Braxton DeLay on accident a lot today. We've gotten the two confused all season, but Braxton DeLay, I believe, will be in the B game today. So DeLay is a 7th grader, if I'm not mistaken. So that is going to be a jump ball up top of the key. This is going to benefit the Bobcats here off the possession arrow. So glad to have you all with us. The Battle of Boys on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. Leah May's Little House of Quilting based out of Shoshoni as well. So a bit of a, I'm not really going to say a home game for them because we're not in Shoshoni, but that one's up on the right side. Bo Dafo, he's going to kick this one back up now to Stewart. Now left side to Egger. Egger kicks it out to Skelton. He'll move up top. Skelton left side. And Jackson Skelton, let's talk about him for a little bit. This guy's gotten a lot of B team reps over the course of the season. He has been a baller at the B level this season. Great to see him getting a lot of those valuable A team minutes as well. Oliver Stranger with it up top. He'll look to go left side now. This is Stranger on the, or sorry, not Stranger, but Skelton for 3. A little delayed there. We apologize. 35-2. It's a football score. This one's up off the top of the basket, and that is going to send it back. Speaking of football, though, how about them Seahawks? If you would have told me at the top of the season that the Patriots would make the Super Bowl, I would have called you a liar. Moving to the right side, this is Egger. He'll kick it out left wing. Now here comes Dafo. He'll give it back up to Stranger. Dafo currently tied with, shoot, well, actually it doesn't matter, right, or no. Down left side, it's Dafo. Up the left side, up and in. Well, he's no longer tied. He is the Bobcat points leader today with 8 on the day. He has been balling out. Up to the right side. This is Lucas Garcia. This one's tipped and stolen away. And again, Logan Stewart with some raccoon hands on that play. Beautiful work there. He'll go by a number 4, Brannick Rambo. That's who his matchup is here on the court. Oliver Stranger with 4 points on the day. He'll look for a man. Stranger, he's going to be patient here. He'll dribble back up to the volleyball line. 1:30 still to play. And the cheerleaders, adding to the atmosphere here. I do love that they brought out the TMS cheerleaders for this. Rebounded by Jackson Skelton on the 3 attempt by Egger. And he'll look to go back up to Stewart, and I think Roy Ball is going to call a timeout. Thermopolis will be using their first of 5 here. We'll take a quick breather. We'll be right back. 1:13 to play here in Thermopolis.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. 37-2 here in the Battle of Boysen. Thermopolis Bobcats currently up 37-2 over the Wranglers here. It is a 35-point contest, and unfortunately just not the day that the Wranglers were hoping for. And the worst part for them, unfortunately, there is still two more quarters left. But the Bobcats, though, they have gotten some of their B team in, or at least the ones that usually get 18 minutes. They will be finishing out this game here. Now to the left side, this is Dafo with it, your points leader with 8 on the day. Now up to Egger down the right side through contact, and Skelton on the rebound. Now here comes Oliver Stranger with another O-Reb, and it's in! And that is the 3rd time now that Oliver Stranger has scored off of an offensive rebound. He's sitting at 6 points on the day, all 6 of them second chance points. 41 seconds to go, up to the right side, no good. Braxton Egger on the rebound. And he'll come back up through the timeline here, up past the Bobcat head. Shot clock disabled. They'll go left side now up to Logan Stewart. Stewart on the volleyball line. He'll look to pass. Braxton Egger calling for the pass. He'll go left side to Skelton. Skelton, he'll drive inside the paint. Down left side on a jump stop. It's up and it's in. Skelton does have a couple of buckets here. He's actually got 5 on the day. He's the only Bobcat today that has scored a 3. 10 seconds to go. Tries to dip it inside to the 4. That one's up and it's no good. And that one no good there as Brannick Rambo tried to go for the defensive rebound. Down the left side, and Bo Dafo will not get the bucket off in time. And that is going to bring an end to the first half. 41-2 is your score here at the end of 1. We'll take a quick breather and we'll be right back. You're watching Bobcat Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. We'll see you back here in 8 minutes for the start of We'll see you back here at 8 minutes for the start of the second half. Bobcats up 41-2.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here for the start of the third quarter. It is middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. And I accidentally turned off my microphone there. I'm sorry. The scoreboard is not deceiving you. It is 41-2, and we are just now getting ready to start the third quarter of this one. Glad to have you all with us here for this game as the Shoshoni Wranglers take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. We're getting ready to start the second half here, and the man of the hour so far has been Bo Dafo. He's sitting at 8 points on the day. He's got a couple of people that are tied for that second place spot behind him. Oliver Stranger, one of them. Stranger sitting at 6 points, also sitting at 6 points. Sorry. I think it might be a jinx. I'm actually not sure. Either way, but it's mostly been a team effort today. A lot of the people on this A roster have gotten at least some points under their belt today. And also, the assist leader, I wouldn't really say assist leader, but he's definitely been given his teammates the biggest opportunities to succeed today. That's been Braxton Eggers so far. He's played we said this earlier in the second quarter, but he's playing a very unselfish brand of basketball. He has forfeited some buckets tonight in favor of getting some points to his teammates, but not really any assists coming out of that, though. His teammates have not been able to finish. And this is Soren Weber down the right side. It's up and it's in. Moving to the right side. Picks up the dribble. This is up to the 15 of Gunnar Asmundson. He'll go left side now, back up to number 23. That is Liam Pack. Haven't said his name at all tonight. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the Bobcats. It'll be their first one. This is number 11, William Garrison, that was charged with it there. They'll toss this in. 5:06 still to play. It's tipped and stolen away. Dafo down the left side. This one's up and in. And he's into doubles here, 45-2. And honestly, Bobcats only have 4 subs to play with, so even if you do put in your subs, the bench that the Bobcats have on this A team is very full of capable kids. And these, I don't know. And Shoshoni will be playing a B game coming up, and B team is also super good. So I don't know if I can't remember if the B team's undefeated, but they are definitely, in a very good spot at this point in the season where, I think our B team's probably going to wreak havoc during the what's it called? The round robin thing that's going on at the end of the season. That is actually going to be here as well, so that is going to be home court advantage actually for the Cats in February for that B and C jamboree. We'll be in Grable during that time. Left side, this is Soren Weber with it. Pump fake, he'll move into the paint. Bounce pass, right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's in for William Garrison. And what an assist there as well. They'll move to the near side, has it on the text. One-on-one with Soren Weber. Tries to cross over. This is the 6th grader with it, Brannick Rambo. We've said his name a lot today. He's doing his absolute best out there. I've really been proud of how Rambo has been playing tonight. Down the right side, it's up and it's in for Garrison. 49-2. They're 1 point away from the half-century mark. By the way, a 30-second timeout for Shoshoni. That is going to be the only thing that stops the clock here today. Shoshoni is now down to their last timeout. That is going to conclude, or that is going to bring us into a quick breather here. 3:19 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Thermopolis Middle School boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats, as we get ready to resume the third quarter. I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professional since 2014. Kirby Consulting, serving the Rockies and Western Plains for your oil consulting needs. Proud sponsors of Two Basin Sports Network, also brought to you by Thermopolis Basketball Club and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. This is taken away by Dafo on the near side. He'll give it back up to Egger in the middle of the floor. Egger on the screen, set by Garrison. He'll pick up the loose ball, pass it out left side to Dafo. I think he was kind of in I think he was trying to do two things there. He didn't know if he wanted to pass it off or if he wanted to take the shot. It looks like it seems like his muscles were just telling him to do one or the other there. He just did both. Or no. He wanted to do one or the other, but his muscles did both. That makes more sense. Continuously running clock here, by the way. It's over the 40-point threshold. I think it might actually be 35 for middle school, but they are well above that. 49-2, a 47-point lead. If this was six-man football in Texas, they would have been forfeited by now. And this is going to be taken back. Now down the far side, stolen back away by Egger. But really good hustle there by the number 2 of Lucas Garcia. We've said his name a lot tonight. That is a bright spot here for the Wranglers. Garcia actually, I believe, has the only points of the day for the Wranglers. Oliver Stranger grabbing the offensive rebound, but that is going to go way out of bounds. And my muscles are stopping the clock here, but I got to remember to keep it going. $1:50 to go here in this third quarter. To the near side is the 15 of Gunnar Asmundson. He'll give it up now to Siebold. And stolen back away. This is going to be Garrison down the middle of the floor. Takes it. It's up and it's in. 51-2. They're well past the half-century mark. And this makes the game last year against Riverside that the girls played in. This makes the Riverside game look like an overtime thriller. Even Riverside was able to put up like 6 to 8 points in that game. And I'm just trying, you got to remember, this is a very young team. We've said this already multiple times. They got 7 sixth graders on the team. That one's up from Stranger, no good. Rebounded by the 2 of Lucas Garcia and stolen back away. Stranger on the reverse, up and in. He's got 8. Oliver Stranger, 2 points behind Dafo, who has 10 in this game. They'll go right side. And a foul, looks like a hold here. I think they're going to give this one to Egger. Shot clock has been disabled. Shoshoni will toss this in up into the backcourt. This is Rambo with it. He'll get up past the half-court line. Tries to pass right side. It's stolen away by Egger. It's like they're playing rookie difficulty in NBA 2K. That's literally what it's like right here. This is going to be Egger to the right side. Gives up left side now to Garrison, and that will conclude the third quarter. That is going to conclude this third, and I guess good news for the Blue. There's 6 minutes left in this game. 53-2. It's a 51-point gap here in Thermopolis. Oh my good Lord. We will be right back. Oh, why does it say 53 to change that back? There you go. Sorry about that. I pressed a button that I shouldn't have there. Anyway, 53-2. We'll be back in 45 seconds for the start of the fourth and final quarter. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Mike talking back here, start of the fourth and final quarter in this one. And it's going to be a bit of an awkward bus ride home, I think, for Shoshoni, at least for the A team. B game coming up right after this, although considering how the Bobcat B team has played all season, I don't really think it's going to be much different. The B and the A team have scored an equal amount of points on the season. I think they're both coming in undefeated, so this is going to be interesting. I'm hoping Shoshoni does put up a fight. You know, I do have a soft spot for the Shoshoni Wranglers. I've made that public. We called a couple of games for the Wranglers over the girls' basketball season. We were going to call a couple of football games for them. However, my car decided it had other ideas. We were also going to call some games earlier on, or we had that on our schedule. We're going to call a couple of Shoshoni Wranglers games for the middle school boys this year, but we have decided not to. We also nixed our plans with the Matiti Longhorns as well. Nothing happened. It's just I figured that we weren't going to be broadcasting enough games to really justify going to those. So we were supposed to be in Basin on behalf of Shoshoni recently. That just did not pan out. They'll try to sling this one over to Oliver Stranger, who's had a whale of a day so far today. He'll go on his pivot foot back up to Braxton Egger. Egger up top now. This is going to go right side to Stewart, who's into the game for the first time this half. They'll go inside to Apollo Jenks. Shot on its way up and in. And Jenks had a really hot start to the game. I think he had 6 points in that first quarter when the Bobcats were on that big burst with the 22 points in that first half. And now here comes Braxton Egger down the left side. A really good look down the left. The Bobcats do have some starters, but not really too many. They do have 3 bench players on the floor here. Jackson Skelton on the takeaway for the Bobcats. He'll give it back up to Braxton Egger. 4:43 to play in this game. B team action coming up next. Dipping it inside now. It's going to be to Stewart up and in. He gets a basket. Great dish there from that left wing. Shoshoni with it again on the text. They'll look to go to the right side. Ball is loose and out of bounds. Very good hustle there by Gunnar Asmundsson trying to chase that one down, but it'll go back to the Bobcats. For our spectators, please also keep in mind, due to the gap on the scoreboard, it is going to be a running clock for the remainder of the game under NFHS rules. Usually at the high school level, I think it's above 40 or so points. I think it's a little bit less for middle school, but they entered that threshold a long time ago. They'll kick this one back up to the right side, and now Stewart kicks it back out. Cameron Martinez drives through. It's going to be a push foul here on the Wranglers. Bobcats will keep the ball here on the baseline up toward the exit. Cameron Martinez going to situate himself up near the ventilation area. That is actually also the PE storage closet. That's going to be a toss into the left side and a jump ball. Our first jump ball today, I think, actually. No, second. We had one earlier. That was way into the first half. So possession arrow will benefit the I think it will benefit the Bobcats here. Halfway through the fourth quarter here. This is Oliver Stranger. He'll go up to the corner now. This is going to be Cameron Martinez. He'll drive inside, kicks it out. This is Stewart. Stewart right side to Skelton. And just look how smooth the passes from the Bobcats are. As soon as I say that. But Apollo Jenks, he'll pull up for the 2, and he's fouled on top of that. So 2 shots coming up. Clock will continue to run. That is also going to be the second team foul for the Wranglers. Gunnar Asmundsson charged with his first personal. Now, credit to Shoshoni. They haven't committed a lot of fouls today. They've been at max. They've been exiting the quarters with 2 fouls a quarter at max. I don't think they even had one in that third quarter. Shot up, and it's in for Apollo Jenks. He'll add to his points total, and the Bobcats will get into the 60s. This is easily the most. I think they've actually almost doubled their points total, their highest points total, which was, I think, that game against Grable. This one's up and it's no good. Oliver Stranger on the rebound. He'll drive to his right side. That one's up and it's no good. Number 23, Liam Pack, on the rebound. Right side up to Brannick Rambo. Now they'll go up to the 20 of Carson McFarland. Now up to the right side. Tries to get out of there, and Jackson Skelton will kick it out of bounds like a soccer ball. And coming up shortly, we'll have your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. And Thermopolis not making my job easy in that regard. There were multiple players that have had standout performances today. And stolen away by Jackson Skelton. He's going to come back the other way. Skelton, right side now, swings out of it. This is Stewart. Now inside now to Apollo Jenks. That one's up, no good. Oliver Stranger on the offensive rebound. This one's up, and that's another one in. Cha-ching. And Stranger now with 4 baskets off of offensive rebounds. He has 8 points on the day, all of them stemming from second chance points. 106 to, oh, well, they're going to keep it going. I don't know why the whistle was 4. 1 minute to go. Time to deliver your your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. That's going to go to Bo Dafo of the Thermopolis Bobcats. But like I said, the Bobcats are not making my job easy with these player of the game awards because this has been a team effort all season from them. Jackson Skelton, right side. This one's up and it's no good. Oliver Stranger on the rebound. That one's up, no good. Your honorable mentions today for the Thermopolis Bobcats include William Garrison as well as, I'm going to say, Oliver Stranger and Apollo Jenks. And even that's not an easy call to make as well. It's just Shoshoni's honorable mentions today include Gunnar Asmundson as well as Brannick Rambo and Lucas Garcia. Those are the players today I think have made the biggest impact today for the Wranglers. 62-2, shot clock disabled. Up to the far side, Cameron Martinez. The offensive tempo has definitely slowed down a ton. Now inside to Skelton, and they're not even going to try to score on that one. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. That's going to conclude the A game here in this one as the Thermopolis Bobcats take down the Shoshoni Wranglers 62-2. It's just not a game that the Wranglers were hoping for. They did not score a single basket all half, and that is unfortunately kind of been the tale of the game. But we're hoping that the B game goes a lot better for the boys in blue here, but the A team gets the battle of boys in here. 62-2, the final score. The Bobcats' highest score of the season. 60-point gap between the two teams. That is the highest. That is the highest gap that we have ever caught on Two Basins Sports Network in our history. Not even the high school game against Wind River had that big of a gap, and that was a pretty bad beatdown. I'm trying my best to be respectful, man. I just can't believe what I saw. 10 minutes to go until the start of the B game. We'll be right here on Two Basins Sports Network for that one. Shoshoni Wranglers and the Thermopolis Bobcats continue when we come back. The Battle of Boysen rages on into the B game. And we'll be back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. But if that's all you're here for, we thank you so much for stopping by. Otherwise, stick around. B game coming up after this on Two Basins Sports Network. Final score of the A game, Thermopolis Bobcats 62, the Shoshoni Wranglers 2.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back inside Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the Bobcats. It's time for the B game. It's time for the B game here in this one, as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on their rivals south of the Wind River Canyon, the Shoshoni Wranglers. These two teams are only split by 32 miles. So this is a bit of a battle in the backyard here for Shoshoni. Well, that game was a game I think that the Big Blue would rather forget. 62-2 is the final score. And the Thermopolis B team is pretty similar in skill to that of their A team, so yeah, it's kind of A team light in that regard. So this could go good for, I guess it could go better for Shoshoni, but I'm not sure if the result's going to be a lot better, honestly. But, you know, I've been surprised before. The Shoshoni B team will probably see a lot of players that didn't play in that one. We didn't see Tommy Dimmick, Matthew Simcox, Wasey Myers, Brody Jarvis, Ben Edwards, Tucker Bass, or Damian Pucell in that last game. So we should expect to see them in this one. 6 minutes put up on the board here for the start of this B game. Before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsors, including Kirby Consulting, Leah May's Little House of Quilting, and Thermopolis Basketball Club for their continued support of Two Basins Sports Network. We're back underway here from Thermopolis. It's the Bobcats and Shoshoni Wranglers, Part 2. Dipping it inside to Hoyt Pyle, the 8th grader. He'll turn it around, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Gets the rebound. That one's up and in. I saw a 20 somewhere in the mix there. I think that might have been Dawson McLean in on the basket for the first one here for Thermopolis. And they'll dip this one inside. That's taken back by Dawson McLean. He'll come back up the timeline. Now here comes Hoyt Pyle. He'll move to his right side, drives to the key, takes the spin. I'm sorry, back up to delay. Now left side to Jackson Skelton. That one's up and in. And Skelton had a really good performance in that game against Shoshoni in the A game just a couple moments ago. I think he had somewhere around 6 to 8 points in that one. Number 20 with this one. This is the number 20 of Carson McFarland, who played in that A game. This will technically, I think, be Shoshoni's youth team as well, so their 5th and 6th grade team. So do keep that in mind. A lot of those players that were in that last game, you'll probably see a lot of them in the B game as well. They'll toss it in from the far side. Braxton DeLay on the takeaway. And now here comes Hoyt Pyle with it. He'll move up to the middle now, right side to Skelton, who was the most recent scorer. He'll drive inside, down the right side of the key. Kicks it out back to Talon Owsley, the 7th grader with it. Owsley moving to his left side. Now here comes McLean. Baseline drive, right side to McLean. Up and in. He's got 4. Up past the timeline, number 35, Brody Jarvis. This one taken away. Skelton down the left side. And Skelton stopped. He'll pass right side. Owsley, pump fake, dribbles once, takes the shot, no good. And out of bounds. This one's going back to the Wranglers. Get ready to toss it in. Will be 6th grader Carson McFarland. McFarland on the baseline. He'll toss this in. Here comes number 35, who is not on our roster, unfortunately. No, he is. It's Brody Jarvis. I apologize. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow will benefit the Wrangler. I want to say no, that's going to benefit the... No, it's not a jump ball at all. It's going to be a timeout. So Wrangler, it looks like Wrangler timeout. We're going to take a quick breather. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. It's a soccer score, 6-0.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. 6-0 is your score. Bobcats on top here at home. The Battle of Boysen here, the two teams, and I guess although Shoshoni, would have more rights to the Boysen Reservoir than the Bobcats would. Still a battle of the two teams. The Thermopolis Bobcats on the north side of the Wind River Canyon, the Shoshoni Wranglers on the south end of the canyon. Hoyt Pyle just kind of stiff-armed him, man. He'll go down the right side. That one's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Skelton. That's up and in. I think we got subs coming in for the Cats, which I think was the reason for the whistle. Either way, it is 8-0 here. Dawson McLean and Jackson Skelton sharing the points total here. They're both half and half. Skelton and McLean both sitting at 4 points on the day. Number 24 with this. He'll move to the near side. This is Wasey Myers, the sixth grader. And he'll toss it up unwillingly to Carson McFarland. Now back left side to Myers. Myers driving through the paint. This one's up and taken away. And this is, I think this is Bryce Garrison into the game, the sixth grader. Talon Owsley with it up near the volleyball line. He'll go left side now to Dallas Flores. Flores moving to his right now into the paint. Kicks it out now. Here comes McLean. Now up to Talon Owsley. In the corner. Can't get the three to go. Dallas Flores on the rebound for the Cats. Here comes Braxton DeLay. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded by Wasey Myers for the Shoshoni Wranglers. And now Owsley getting as aggressive as we're used to seeing him. Ball is loose. Owsley on the takeaway. And we say this every time Owsley's on the floor, but he's got to be one of the most aggressive players that the Bobcats have on this B roster. He was like that at the sixth grade level last year as well. And there's going to be a foul. This is going to come back to the Wranglers. I think they got it on Bryce Garrison. And, of course, a big shout-out to the Thermopolis Middle School cheer squad as well that are making their first appearance in this game today. It's always awesome to have the cheerleaders at the middle school level. And we know that they came in last season as well. That made the games a lot more, they added to the atmosphere a lot. Up into the corner, taken back away by the Wranglers. They'll go up near the scorer's table. Tucker Bass is going to go to his near side to Wasey Myers, the two sixth graders sharing it. Myers bounce pass up to the far side of the floor. This is I don't know what number. 21. Down the right side, it's up, a foul. Tucker Bass, the sixth grader, going to go to the line to shoot two here. And this will be Shoshoni's first trip to the free throw line today. 8-0 is your score. 2:19 to play in the first quarter. Shot on its way and not even close for Tucker Bass. We got a couple subs coming on. Cameron Martinez checking in with Elam Epperson. That'll send Dawson McLean and Talon Owsley to take a quick breather. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's through. Shoshoni will get one on the board. And they have not started the clock yet here inside the gymnasium, so I apologize. So it's still stuck at 2:19. Cameron Martinez down on the right side. It's up and it's in. Clock still has not started. It's been longest 2 minutes and 19 seconds ever. They'll go to the right side. Here comes Tucker Bass. He'll move up top now. Now here comes the 20 of Carson McFarland. He'll be there on the corner of the volleyball attack line. Now they'll go up to Ben Edwards. Edwards taking the shot. Cha-ching! Ben Edwards, the sixth grader, and the B team has officially outscored the A team here in this one. Down the left side, it's going to be DeLay. It's up and a foul. They finally got the clock started. It is sitting at 2:11. So now it's the Bobcats' turn to go to the line here. Let's see if they can get a couple of points here. This is going to be DeLay taking the shots. First one on its way. It's up and it's no good. On rebound duty will be Carson McFarland and Brody Jarvis. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Martinez. That one on the right side, no good. Grabs his own rebound. Martinez spits it out to Flores. Down the left side, up and in. Dallas Flores for 2. And now here comes Wasey Myers with it up past the timeline. Myers goes to his right. Inside the three-point line, this ball is loose, picked up by the Wranglers. They'll try to kick it out toward the elbow. Ball is loose and taken back by Martinez. 135 to go in this first quarter. Martinez goes to his left side, up to Braxton DeLay, now dips it inside. This is going to be Garrison on the shot, up and in. The 6th grader gets it to go. And Bryce Garrison, the lone 6th grader on the Bobcat B roster, and he gets it done here. 1:15 to go. Moving up to the far side, this is Bass, loses the ball, up toward the timeline, and they're not going to call the backcourt there. And this is going to be inside mid-range, a foul, and it looks like it's going to be a hold, or at least a reach-in. Number 21, Tucker Bass, he'll go to the far side. We got one checking in for the Big Blue, number 32. That is Damian Pucell, the only 5th grader on the roster. He'll check in here. And now here comes Elam Epperson down the right side, takes the shot, and off the board for 2. Oh, we got a player down there, number 32. Damian Pucell took a bit of a tumble there, 16-3. 50 seconds to go. Past the timeline. Looks to pass out of it. He's being hounded by Garrison. They'll get up to the near side. Here comes Tucker Bass. Underhands it, tries to take the shot. That one's going to go back up to the elbows. He falls down. Bass will let it fly for 3. It's up, but it's no good. Rebounded by DeLay, and now stolen right on back by Pucell. And now DeLay gets it back. He'll go down the middle of the floor to the right side. It's up, and it's in. Braxton DeLay for 2 on that one. 15 seconds to play, 18-3. Up past the timeline. He'll move to his right side. Ball is loose. Garrison there on the timeline, and a foul. No, check that, a jump ball. It's going to stay right where it's at because of the possession arrow. Tucker Bass there on the far side. I think he's going to, no, he is not going to pass it in. It will be Wasey Myers instead. Myers now to the 30. That is out of bounds. It'll stay right where it's at. 5 seconds still to play. Going on the inbound here. They'll toss it up to the far side. 3, 2, stolen away by Garrison, and will not get it off in time. Basket will not count. That is going to conclude the first quarter. 18-3 at the end of 1. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Thermopolis Bobcats and Shoshoni Wranglers on Two Basins Sports Network. Wranglers currently trail by 15 here, and we are back underway. Here comes Martinez with it. He'll pass up into the corner. Dallas Flores down the right. It's up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the 35 of Brody Jarvis, and they'll come back the other way. Getting low is the 24 of Myers. Myers goes back around to Bass. He's going to go up top. Passes right side. Now here comes Edwards. Ben Edwards getting hounded by Jackson Skelton on the far side, and it's going to be a fight for the ball. Skelton gets it out with the help of Pyle. He'll try to toss up it off the back of Martinez, but they'll pick it up. Pyle with it through the middle of the floor, guarded by Edwards. Now here comes a shot by Pyle. It's up, it's no good. Now inside is Martinez. Off the left side, it's up and it's in. 20-3. Bobcats up by 17 here in part 2 of the Battle of Boysen. 5 minutes to go. Getting low, ball is loose, goes to the bottom of the Bobcat. And now here comes Tucker Bass, who's done the heavy lifting tonight for Shoshoni, and where was he passing that? Brody Jarvis was the intended target there for the Big Blue. This is coming back the other way to the Bobcats. 4:49 to go in the second quarter. We'd like to thank everyone so much for tuning in here. You're watching Bobcat basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. That one intended for Dallas Flores. And it's coming back the other way. Shoshoni going to get control of the ball here. And now here comes Jarvis. He'll toss it in up to Wacy Myers, who's been the main point guard today for Shoshoni. And now here comes Ben Edwards. Takes the shot inside. That one's up, not even close. Cameron Martinez on the defensive rebound for Thermopolis. Martinez looking for a pass. He'll try to feed it to Hoyt Pyle. That is going to be taken back away. Shoshoni, no, not for long. Jackson Skelton up the left side and in. Skelton's got the bulk of the points tonight for Thermopolis in this B game. Also had a couple in the A game as well. And Skelton is getting a lot better as a basketball player as the season goes on. Hoyt Pyle on the steal now. He'll toss it up. Skelton with it in mid-range. He'll give it back up to Pyle. He'll move to his right side. Now up to Cameron Martinez. Martinez now up to Elam Epperson down the right side, and it's going to be a bit of a knock there on the right block. Thermopolis will maintain possession as Shoshoni will pick up their first foul of the quarter. And that foul looks to be attributed to number 30, Ben Edwards, for his first personal. Cameron Martinez and Dallas Flores checking out of the game here. Talon Owsley and Dawson McLean coming back in. McLean had a very solid start to the first quarter, but they took him out toward the end of the first there. Kicks it back out. Skelton now to Pyle. Pyle's going to move up top near the volleyball attack line. Now on the nose of the Bobcat. He'll go right side to Elam Epperson. Epperson now up to Owsley. Owsley dips inside to a wide open Elam Epperson. It's up and it's in. And Shoshoni, good Lord, I've seen, I don't know how to finish that. I had a bit of a punchline there. Down the right side, Hoyt Pyle, no good. Jackson Skelton. I've seen more open gaps I've seen more. Good Lord. I had a punchline for that, but I completely lost it. Other way, Shoshoni should not have let that big of a hole on defense. Down the right side, Dawson McLean on the assist by Owsley. 28-3. Atlanta Falcons fans that are tuning into the broadcast probably have PTSD right now. Ball is loose into the middle of the floor. This is going to be a jump ball situation here. The possession arrow will favor the Wranglers, I think. Yes, it will. So Shoshoni will get the ball back. The Kamalwait crew really struggling here in this first half, and this has not been, I don't know if it's, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be as bad as the A game. It already is better, actually, than the A game because they got 3 compared to 2. Down the right side, it's Elam Epperson. This one's up and it's no good. Talon Owsley on the rebound. He'll try to get it back up to the left side. Dawson McLean on the shot. It's up and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Dawson McLean. He's sitting at 4 on the day, looking to make it 5 or possibly 6. 28-3. Foul is committed by number 24, Wacy Myers, for his first personal, second team foul for the Big Blue. Shot on its way. It's off the back iron and no good. Got two checking in, Braxton DeLay and also Bryce Garrison coming into the game. Actually, no, that is not. Yes, it is. Sorry, I thought that was a 33 for a minute. It is Bryce Garrison, number 23. Again, Garrison, the only sixth grader on the roster. Usually when a sixth grader is put up into the B team, that's usually a really good sign for them. That one's up and it's no good. McLean won't get either of his free throws to fall. Kicks it out. Talon Owsley has a lane on the move. That one's up and no good. Dawson McLean on the O-Reb. That one's up no good. And now taken back away by Tucker Bass for the Shoshoni Wranglers. Checking it back up, number 55. The first time we've seen him in the game, Matthew Simcox, the seventh grader. Simcox looking to get rid of it. He'll get it up now to Tucker Bass. Now left side up to the 35 of Jarvis. Jarvis, bounce pass, deflected by Owsley. Coming back the other way. He'll weave his way through traffic. Here comes Pyle. On the left side, up and in. 30-3 is your score here in the second. Shoshoni will try to finish this quarter off with a bucket here. They got 90 seconds left in the first half. And Dawson McLean there on the far side is not able to keep it in. It will be Wrangler ball up toward the Bobcat bench. And this might be 5 seconds if they can't. Nope, they will. Nope, they are going to get there out of there in time. Matthew Simcox. And here comes Dawson McLean on the takeaway down the left side. One-on-one. Goes to the right. It's up and it's no good. McLean on his own rebound. Way short of the basket and out of bounds. And that one almost got deflected off a cheerleader, but it is going to go back to the Wranglers. And the Big Blue will toss it in. Brannick Rambo was there on the inbound. He'll give it up to his buddy in the 35. Here comes Matthew Simcox with it on the far side. He's going to keep McLean at an arm's length. And getting in there is Owsley. He'll draw the jump ball, and that's going to give it back up to the Bobcats, I think. Or no, sorry, I meant to say the Wranglers. Possession arrow will favor them on that one. 53 seconds to play in the second quarter. Keep in mind our timer on our broadcast graphic is not the official timer. Ball is loose. There's a bit of a rugby scrum in there trying to get that one away. And again, the clock will not start. They will add some time. We'll add some time on our graphic. There's 45 seconds to go. Talon Owsley moving to his left side. He's got it up now to Garrison. Now up to Pyle. Pyle through the middle. That one's up and a foul. They're going to call that one a little late there toward the end of the play. 35 seconds to go. So Hoyt Pyle will go to the line. I believe this might be his first trip here. Take a look at your fouls. 1 foul for the Cats, 3 for Shoshoni. They're 2 away from sending the Cats into the bonus. Shot on its way for Pyle and swallowed by the net for 1. And cheerleaders giving some motivation here to the Cats. 35 seconds. Shot up for Pyle. Gets them both to go. Simcox will toss it in. Now here comes Brody Jarvis with it up past the timeline. And Shoshoni having a lot of trouble getting inside that three-point line. This one's up and it's no good. Case in point right there. They've had a horrible time controlling the ball here. They haven't gotten very far up to the bucket. They haven't had many opportunities to score here today. Bobcat defense clamping down way too well, causing turnovers, causing jump balls. Out of bounds with 11 seconds to go. (32-3) in case you're just tuning in. Cats on top here in the B game. 11 6/10 of a second to go. And they'll roll this to conserve the clock. And now here comes the 35 of Brody Jarvis. And they're going to call a reach in here on the Cats. 8 seconds to go. So they're going to bring Wasey Myers to toss it in. He's going to be guarded by Talon Owsley. Barely keeps his feet in now. He might have a lane to the basket. Takes the shot. It's up and it's in. Wasey Myers for the bucket. And Owsley let it fly and had enough power behind it. Just wasn't accurate enough. And that's going to conclude the first half of this one. Bobcats lead 32-5 here in the B game. We'll be back in 8 minutes for the start of the second half. Thermopolis leads here in the B game. Here it's the Battle of Boysen on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Thermopolis up 32-5 at the half. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Well, tomorrow we got some more middle school basketball action for you as the Thermopolis B and C teams go to 10 Sleep to take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. We'll be heading there pretty early. I think that game will start at 4 o'clock. Again, you can check that on our YouTube page. You can also go to the Hot Springs County School District or Washakie County School District websites for that information. We'll also be heading to Lovell on Saturday for high school basketball as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Lovell Bulldogs. We were also informed last night. Oh, here comes Hoyt Pyle on the right side, up and in. We were informed by a parent last night that the freshman game, the 9th grade game against Lovell's been canceled. However, junior varsity and varsity will still be going on tomorrow. High school basketball from Lovell High School. Hope to see you there. I'm kind of relieved that the freshman game's been canceled because that makes the workload for us a lot less. We were really exhausted after that weekend in Grable last week when we had 4 games to broadcast. So this one's loose, taken back away. Dawson McLean down the middle of the floor, takes it at no good. Rebounded by Jackson Skelton, up and in. This kid has been on fire tonight. Up past the timeline come the Wranglers, guarded by Talon Owsley. Moving to his left side. This is going to be Wasey Myers, who's been on it tonight. He's done a lot of the heavy lifting tonight for the Wranglers. And now here comes McLean on another steal. Tosses it up court to Hoyt Pyle, down the left side, up and in. 38-5. And here we go again, up past the volleyball line, now to the right side. This one's taken away. Down to right goes McLean, takes the shot, up and in. And McLean continues to have himself a game. 40-5 is your score. And we're approaching the running clock threshold again. Down the right side, this time it's Jackson's turn. And now here comes Braxton DeLay on the right side, up and in. 42-5. I don't even know what else to say. I thought this would go a lot better than the A game, and so far it's only incrementally better for the Wranglers. And Jackson Skelton on another steal. Down the right side to Hoyt Pyle. Pyle kicks it out to McLean. He'll let it fly from mid-range. That one's up no good. Talon Owsley on the rebound. He'll try it again from the left. That one's up no good. Owsley will try a third time's the charm, and he gets it to go. 44-5. This is a score I'd see more in cricket than basketball, but this is good Lord. 44-5, and another pickpocket. Dawson McClay's been on top of it today. Down the right side, Braxton DeLay. Up and in on the assist by McLean. Good showing of team basketball, and that's a lot of what we saw in the A game as well. A lot of assists for the Cats in that one. And coughed up on the pass attempt by Brody Jarvis. Right side to DeLay, no good. Talon Owsley going to try to put it up. And DeLay, third time's the charm, no, fourth time's the charm. That one's up, he'll draw the foul. And we got free throws coming up here for the Bobcats. Braxton DeLay will have 2 guaranteed. And by the way, the clock is running now for the remainder of this game. They're past the threshold here. It's a 41-point deficit. I think it's 40 here that they're going off of. Shot is on its way up and in for DeLay. By the way, it is pitch black outside here in Thermopolis. Speaking of tomorrow, we'll be on the road. Like we said earlier, we'll be on the road. An hour up the road into eastern Washakie County as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers at the 10 Sleep K-12 school. Another small school in our conference. Talon Owsley looking to go to his near side. He'll pass it back up to Dawson McLean. McLean underhands it. Now this is Braxton DeLay. DeLay looking for options. He'll take it himself through the right side. Up and in. Braxton DeLay. I guess you could say Braxton didn't delay on that move up to the basket. What a great move there for number 31. Now to the left side. Here comes Carson McFarland. He'll move. Had to get it by McLean and couldn't escape him anyways. Talon Owsley volleyballed it to him, and he'll take the shot. That one's up, no good. McLean on the rebound. He'll have another opportunity. Kicks it out to Dallas Flores. I meant to say Elam Epperson, I think that was. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. It was Dallas Flores. I'm sorry. The two look so similar from a distance. That is my fault. But it was Elam Epperson that was there on that shot. No good there as it rolls to the floor. That was up and blocked by DeLay. And it's going to be a rugby scrum in there to try to get it away. Oh, I also stopped the clock on our broadcast, even though, like we said, running clock for the remainder of the contest due to the gap. Almost kind of like a mercy rule here. Makes me wonder if that should be a thing in high school basketball or middle school basketball. Wasey Myers looking for an option. And if the Cats are doing this against Tensley, I know the A team's not going to be in Tensley tomorrow. It's going to be a BC only affair. But I'm really worried what that B team's going to do to Tensley. Oh, dear God. They're going to lose it again down the near side. And what a move by the 24 of Wasey Myers to avoid the interception. Jump ball. It'll go back to the Bobcats. And I have to kind of unlearn the button pressing here on my stream deck because the clock's still running. But also shot clock disabled here in the third quarter, even though it's not functional for middle school basketball. Dallas Flores down the right side, up and in, 51-5. And I think the Cats are looking at being 10 away from outscoring the A team, which is just something I didn't think I'd be saying here. Up to the volleyball attack line. He'll go left side to Wasey Myers, and that is going to conclude the third quarter before Myers was the victim of the jump ball. Probably would have benefited Shoshoni anyway. But that is going to conclude the third quarter of this one. We're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on The Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Fourth quarter about to get underway. 6 more minutes left in our coverage here tonight. And a running clock for the remainder of this game. 51-5, Bobcats on top. Rolls out of bounds off of the loss by Lucas Garcia, who, I was really proud of how Garcia played in that A game. Let's see if we can patch it up a little bit here for Shoshoni. Try and get some points on the board here for the Big Blue. Garcia goes to the far side, up to the left wing. This is the 24 of Wasey Myers up top, who's also had a great game today. Points leader right now for Shoshoni. Trying to dribble to his right side. Tries to swing out of it. He'll give it on back now to Tucker Bass. Bass now left side back to Garcia. Garcia tries to dip it inside. Dallas Flores now up to Braxton DeLay. Right side. Got one faked out off Garcia. 53-5, still your score. Now is your score. Shoshoni will toss this one in. Garcia with it. Out of bounds it goes, and it's going to be coming back up to the Cats. Oh, shoot. I stopped the clock again. I got to not do that. Not very often do we have a situation where one team leads by more than 40. I can't even remember the last time I'd seen, I think the game, the girls, the boys. Can't remember if it was the girls JV or the boys varsity, but last time when they put up 40 points, that was the first time since the Lady Cats were in Douglas that and a 3! Couldn't see who was there on the bucket. But either way, the first 3-point field goal of the day for the Cats, and now stolen back away. Here comes Bryce Garrison down the right side, loses control, and it's out of bounds. A 51-point deficit here in this one. Checking into the game, trying to see who it is. I want to say that it was Carson McFarland actually was the one who checked in. Dallas Flores looking to toss it in. He'll get up to Elam Epperson. That one's up and no good. And it's a scrum down there trying to get the ball back. And now Hoyt Pyle's going to move back to his right side. Dips it inside to Flores. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Hoyt Pyle now back up to Cameron Martinez. He'll go up to the left wing. Now up to Jackson Skelton. Skelton now to Pyle. Pyle moves to his left side. Now gives up to Cameron Martinez. Martinez finds an open man. It's Flores. That one's up and it's no good. Now taken back by Tucker Bass on the rebound. Up past the timeline they go. Up to the volleyball attack line. He'll move to his right side. Now to his left. This is Wasey Myers. And now he'll try to find one. And a jump ball as Jackson Skelton gets involved in there. 2:43 to go. We're about a minute away from delivering our Player of the Game award for tonight. And then we'll do it all again in 10 Sleep for B and C action as the Bobcats take on 10 Sleep's A and B team. And it looks like a Bobcat timeout. It looks like Coach J.C. Garrison wants to talk it over. So we're going to take a quick breather and we'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. 30-second timeout for the Cats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. 2:29 still to play here. We hope you're having a fantastic evening wherever you're watching from, whether you're watching from Thermopolis, Shoshoni, or some random shack out in the middle of the Bighorns. We thank you either way. It's been a great night here. I guess if you're wearing purple and gold. If you're wearing blue and yellow, it's probably been a nightmare night, unfortunately. But Dawson McLean with it, and it's going to be a foul underneath the basket. Looks like it'll stay on the ground. He'll toss it in from the baseline here in just a couple of seconds. Now toss it in. This is Hoyt Pyle. Takes the shot from mid-range. That one's up no good. Jackson Skelton underhands it now to Pyle. He'll go left side. Kicks it out. Skelton now to McLean. McLean up top. He'll give it up to Owsley, who'll go right side to Epperson. Epperson back underneath to Owsley. Owsley now underneath to Epperson. On its way, cha-ching. Epperson with the basket on the assist by Owsley. .24 with it. He'll have it up past the timeline, guarded by Owsley. This is Wasey Myers. Myers on the move. That one's up no good. Rebounded by Dawson McLean. McLean up past the timeline. Now left side to Owsley. Owsley through the middle, down the left side. It's up and it's in. Owsley on the assist last possession. He'll get the basket this possession. Time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club Player of the Game. That's going to go to, I'm going to say, Dawson McLean of the Thermopolis Bobcats. Honorable mentions include your runner-up on that regard, Jackson. It was either going to be Skelton or McLean. I decided to go with McLean. I feel like he's had the bigger impact today. But Skelton, that being said, he's got a lot of points, a lot of steals tonight. But McLean, your player of the game, and then Skelton, an honorable mention alongside I'm going to say Talon Owsley, and then also, who else? Dallas Flores, I think, has had a great game today as well. But also, I guess, an extra honorable mention, Braxton DeLay. Down the right side, it's up and it's no good. Trying again, it's Dawson McLean up and in. Honorable mentions for Shoshoni today include Wasey Myers, Brody Jarvis, and Tucker Bass. Now to the near side, here comes Tucker Bass with it. He'll give it up underneath, stolen away by Owsley. 10 seconds to go. Middle of the floor, Owsley. He's going to dance his way back up to the volleyball line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. That's going to conclude this B game here in Thermopolis. The Thermopolis Bobcats take down the Shoshoni Wranglers 62-5. Well, not quite the game that the Wranglers wanted in that B game. They were hoping to, have a better result compared to that A game. And, they did actually. They did improve. That is definitely something that they need to look back on. The B team did have an improved game, but unfortunately, Thermopolis Bobcats putting just not the greatest score ever. Again, it's a cricket score here, 62-5, and just not, unfortunately. And actually, this is actually the same amount of points, same exact amount of points that the A team scored, except the difference here, A team actually did better defensively. They won that game 62-2. Shoshoni was able to put up 5 in this one. Well, it's been an insane night of basketball. We thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you in 10 Sleep tomorrow. We're going to get on out of here. We'll see you there tomorrow. We'll also see you up in Lovell on Saturday for high school basketball, JV, and varsity. That being said, we're going to sign off here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. We'll see you at 10 Sleep tomorrow, starting at about 4 or so, I think is the time for that one. But we'll see you then. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Thermopolis Bobcats take down the Shoshoni Wranglers here in the B game, 62-5.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of 2 base